So AI compared 10 options in seconds, summarize 100 pages, and give you a confident recommendation before you finish your coffee. Yet there's one decision cannot make for you, and founders who miss this will become faster, busier, and more wrong. Well, the missing decision is not which option looks best. It is what game you are actually choosing to play. So stay with me because near the end, I'll give you the 3-question test I use before allowing any tool, advisors, or framework to influence a major decision. And the third question is the one most founders avoid because it exposes whether the decision is really strategic or simply emotional. You see, AI works from the information and objective you gave it. If the objective is wrong, it can optimize the wrong future with impressive speed. Ask it how to grow revenue, and it may give you pricing, marketing, and sales options. It cannot decide whether more revenue is worth a business model that takes you away from the work, people, or life you actually want. So this is where leaders confuse intelligence with judgment. You see, intelligence finds patterns and options, whereas judgment decides which consequences you are willing to own. And imagine two founders receiving the same piece of advice, launch a low price offer to expand the market. So one founder may create a clean entry point and a strong customer journey, and the other founder may attract the wrong buyers, overload support, and weaken a premium position built over 10 years. The tactic is not good or bad by itself. The fit, the timing, the downstream cost decide whether it is wise. So if this is making you think of a decision you are facing now, so put the question in the comments. Do not give me the whole life story. Just tell me the decision and 2 options you are weighing. And your question may become the next video. You see, I use Chinese metaphysics as a decision diagnostic, not a replacement of thinking. Bazi can help us examine the persons making the decision, natural patterns, blind spots, and the oppression that may distort judgment. Qimeng Dengjia can help examine the situation, the actors, the options, the momentum, and timing. So neither removes responsibility. A framework should reveal what you are not seeing. You should never become an excuse to surrender your choice. So now, let's apply 3-question test, shall we? So question number 1, what result am I really optimizing for? So don't say success, name the result. Cash flow, authority, freedom, market share, learning, stability, and speed 1 are different games. So if you are asking AI to optimize all of them, you will receive a beautiful answer that hides the trade-offs. Question number 2, what consequences will this option create if it works? Founders usually study the risk of failure and ignore the burden of success. More customers may create fulfillment pressure. More visibility may attract the wrong audience. A partnership may create growth while reducing control. A wise decision includes the cost of getting what you ask for. And question number 3, which part of the decision am I hoping someone else would take responsibility for? This is the uncomfortable one, my friends. Sometimes we keep asking advisors, friends, chats, or AI because we do not want another answer. We want permission. If the decision goes badly, we want to say, that was what the system recommended. That's not leadership. It's using every useful source of intelligence and still owning the final choice. So here's a practical method. First, write down your desired result in 1 sentence. Second, list 3 consequences that arrive if the choice succeeds. Third, state the part you are afraid to own. And only after that should you ask AI to compare the options, identify missing info, and challenge the assumptions and run the scenarios. So you see, use AI as a sharp second brain. Don't use it as borrowed courage. And if this video helped you see the difference between answers and judgment, click like so the YouTube knows this was useful, and share it with another founder who is letting a tool make a decision that belongs to them. Subscribe if you want practical videos that we talk about business timing, leadership, judgment, and Chinese metaphysics without superstition. Now, answer this in the comments. Thank you very much for that in advance. What important decision are you currently asking AI to help you make? I'll read the questions and choose one to break down in a future video. Next, what you are not burnt out. Your business is making too many decisions, because poor decisions are not always caused by a lack of intelligence. Sometimes the real problem is the decision.